Hey Cleaning Nation, welcome back to the second half of our two-part guest expert show with Michael Brown from Swept. Before we jump in, I want to take a quick moment and thank you. Thank you for sharing the show, for all the great reviews on iTunes. We just really appreciate them. Keep them coming. We love the kind feedback that we've been getting personally and on our Facebook group. You guys are amazing and we just love you. If you're listening to the podcast, check out our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, take us on the road by subscribing to the podcast. And no matter where you are listening from, go to growmycleaningcompany.com. We've just unveiled an amazing opportunity, a magic tool to grow your cleaning company. If you dig the show and what Mike has to say, you're going to love what's waiting for you at growmycleaningcompany.com. Now, let's get back to the show.
It's interesting too, Mike. I've spoken at a number of events, and I always ask people, how many of you feel that your cleaners are like number one to your company, that they it's so many hands go up. That's okay. So all you with your hands up, what do you guys do to show them appreciation? And it's just, everyone's like, well, I don't really know how. It's like, I understand how vital they are to the company. I do appreciate them, but because we're remote, I don't really know how to celebrate them or let them know I care. It's amazing. It's very much a people business. And that's why even with software, it's not replacing people. It's just, helping, build that connection.
Well, I don't know if I get less of a vote because I don't own a cleaning company or more of a vote because I have a microphone, but I absolutely vote for video. I'm a huge fan of video. That said, if you do have photo capacity, why not have some dang fun with it, right? Have the cleaners take a picture of themselves and put, because is this client facing as well, or is it just internally?
Internal.
Okay.
It's interesting. There's some games that I've seen our clients play. Again, it's so fascinating when you see something you've built and people using it like very differently than what you thought.
Yeah.
But we had one of our clients taking a red Lego, little Lego piece, and putting it at different places in their different clients' offices, out of the way, in a spot that the cleaner should find if they're cleaning. And they made a note that anyone who finds the red Lego is going to get a $5 gift card for Starbucks. And so now the cleaners are going around and engaging with the product, and they're taking pictures, and they're smiling, they're laughing. And it's like, oh my goodness. It just shows you can't be on site at all times with your cleaners, but there's still a way to engage them and have them enjoying their job, right?
So first of all, I'm going to see if I can edit this and make that story where I came up with that idea, because that's awesome. I love the red Lego. I'm going to see if I can edit that and just take full credit. Like, yeah, that was my genius idea. It's fantastic. Who are we kidding? I'm too lazy. I'm never going to do that. But Cleaning Nation, feel free to, in your mind, pretend that I came up with that idea, not this Yahoo owner of a cleaning company.
I wish I came up with it.
Yeah, exactly. You brought it to us, so you at least have something. I just literally hit record and shut up. That was my contribution. So I'm feeling like 12% less of a man, but I'll get over it. And I'll add my trick. Instead of the $5 gift certificate at Starbucks, why not just hide $5 for crying out loud? Come on, dude, get your head straight.
Yeah.
Or maybe sometimes it's 5, maybe sometimes it's 20, maybe like once or twice a year it's 100. How much fun would that be to do that? And I love I love the taking pictures of anything, right? They're cleaning, they're doing something. I just love that kind of the whole picture's worth 1,000 words. You are not kidding. And at some point I think we can let the customers play, right? Like if the customers know that this is happening, that'd be a fun email to send them. Hey, just so you know, the red Lego was at your place and we found it, and maybe give them a $5 gift certificate, and then have the customer send back a picture of them eating at Starbucks, and then we put that on but just building a community is, I don't know, half of everything I talk about when it comes to employees, in terms of there's all this technical, tactical, here's how you hire, here's where you hire, here's where you write an ad. But it's really just building a community so people, because again, it's really hard to, it's one thing to say, hey, I'll give you millions of dollars to play basketball, like the Mark Cuban thing we're talking about. It's another to go give you $12 an hour, put your hand in this guy's toilet. Very different vibe. So it is so much easier. So Mark Cuban had it hard, right? Because everybody was kissing these guys' butts and they were whatever. And he had to think of crazy. And he's the first one, I think, to start using private jets or buy his own private jet. A lot of these guys are, they're 6'7". They're in the, the little Southwest seat, because it saved a nickel. So that's hard to do when you're dealing with multi-million-dollar employees, right? Our guys get $10 an hour. And guess what? The job before them probably treated them like crap. And the job that they're going to get next is probably going to treat them like crap. But you're all going to pay that same 10 to 12 bucks an hour, maybe 13, right? But it's not like they're going to go from your place onto, tenured professor at Rutgers making $150,000 a year. they're going to be in the same crappy job. So at least compete where you can compete, right? The money, you can't compete on money. Maybe some guy pays 11, maybe you pay 12. You're never going to pay 30, right? You're all going to be in that same range. So the only thing we can do is compete with these little things. All right. So we've got the
experience. That's
yeah,
what it comes down to.
It's that's all.
And like you say, I think it's great. You're saying bring the client into it, because imagine a client who's assessing you as a cleaning company, and they have someone else who knocks on the door or cold calls and says they're going to save money every month. You're like, you know what? I've seen how my current cleaning company works with their cleaners. They're like, they hit the Lago or they did this. You know what? They're not going to replace you if you're doing a good job and you've created that experience.
Well, and
or
also
some form of experience.
I'm constantly beating the core values drum, and I've shared multiple times on the show, our core values, my core values have been for the last decade: have fun, make money, be real, and help out. A lot of people have resonated with that, obviously, right? The people that don't share my core values aren't going to listen to the show. They're going to go, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't get me. I don't get him. Pass. But the people that do share my core values are going to be the listeners. So what happens is a lot of times they resonate with the core value, and they go, that's one of those core values is my core values. And the have fun is a big one, right? People want to be a part of something that's fun. So they'll go out and write an ad that they say, we're really fun. And I say, you don't tell people you're fun. You just have the fun and let them see. You don't tell them you're, any of that stuff. So this is a great way that you can live that core value. If that resonates with you and you're one of those people like, I just want to have fun. Not just, but that's a big part, right? First of all, the employees that get you are going to get you. Second of all, the customers that come are going to expect that. And this is a great tool. Again, is a tool just plugging it in and throwing swept a couple bucks a month going to do anything for you? No. But if you're already having fun and you're just looking for another way to take it to the next level, this is the tool to do it. And since Michael has publicly committed that we're going to have video here in the next couple months on air, you'll be able to have that too. Thanks, Michael. I really appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, my development team's going to kill me.
They're going to be like, I listened to the podcast. You didn't really say that. The loudmouth kind of mentioned it, but I don't know that you came up with that at all. All right, well, let us know when that does happen, because we'll revisit. And I've got 1,001 fun things we can do with video, but you can do that, without the technology. The key is it's not the technology that's magic. It's knowing who you are, what your core values, having a plan, and then using all the tools at your disposal, like this technology, to take that to the next level and then demonstrate to the customer. Just like you said, you don't tell them we're super organized and we're better with our employees and we manage better. You show them the tool that you do manage with them, and in that you do it in a fun way, and that is so much more compelling than just saying, oh, we love our employees. Well, everybody says that. No one says we beat the crap out of our employees and that's how they're better than. No one says that. They all say the same thing. So I love the don't say you're fun, be fun. Don't say you're organized and communicate better. Communicate better and have a tool that you can demonstrate that you've invested in that does that. What else am I missing?
One thing I want to say is it just rings so true when I'm hearing this. When Matt and I realized that we actually, we built something of true value, one of our clients, we were a cleaning company at the time, and one of our clients said, you guys are so cool. And I said to Matt, I cannot believe we're a cleaning company and someone just said that we're cool. I've never thought that possible. And then I realized, maybe we are.
Maybe we are.
That was the experience we had made.
Yeah, it's funny. My wife is, I'm not cool, my own universe. I'm just a huge business nerd. So my wife always makes the comment that other people pay me to talk. She pays me to shut up. And it's so the truth. Like my friends and family, nobody gets it. So, and it's all core values, right? To the people that share your stuff, we are cool. All right. So we talked about how this kind of technology can make an owner's life better. In that we can communicate and start finding out the things that are going to go wrong before they go wrong, or be first and second in line, as opposed to after the fact when your customer's calling complaining. I like that. And again, if not swept, there needs to be some tool, some system, some process. The process of crap breaks, our customers find it and call in angry the day after. Bad process, bad system. We need to replace that with an effective system. If a tool like Swept is the one, fantastic. If not, you don't just go, well, I'm just going to leave it be. That still needs to be replaced. I get that. We've got it with the customers in terms of why would they care? Well, we can demonstrate this is the internal communication method. This is the system that we have. We can make it transparent instead of just having it. You might have the greatest system in the world, but we don't share it. Perfect example of, because I'm a huge marketing nerd. Schlitz beer back in the 20s or 30s was not even a big beer. It was top 50 or something. And they hired a marketing firm, and the marketing firm was getting a tour of their place. And they were talking about how they distill the water, and it takes all this time, and they've got these big bins and all this. Even back in the 20s, there's all this science that was phenomenal about how they treat the water and how they make it just perfect to create the same can of beer, 100,000 times a day. And the marketing guy starts jumping up and down like, oh my gosh, we got to share this story. This is amazing. And the Schlitz guy is like, no. Everybody does the same thing. It doesn't, it's interesting to you, but we all do the same thing. And the marketing guy goes, yeah, but nobody else shares it. So that was their whole marketing campaign for the next couple of years. They just talked about the same process that Budweiser or Coors or any of these other guys do. But what happened, they skyrocketed, I think became at that time in history, like the second or third or fourth most popular beer in the nation, coming out of nowhere, right? It's not like they were number 6 and moved to number 5. They're like number 18, 40 and moved like right up the ladder. And the beautiful thing is now Budweiser couldn't come out and go, oh yeah, we do that too. Because now it looks like they're copying, even though they've always done that, right? So they kind of put them in the position of like, well, we're the only ones that do this unique thing. Either you let us have that or you come out and go, oh no, we do too. And it looks like you're copying. So same thing with what you guys do. Even if you have that process in place, whether it's a phenomenal process that you've got built up or it's something technologically advanced like what Swept offers, the key to that operation is not just to have it, but to make it transparent and share with your customers, kind of show how the beer is made, show how the stuff is done so they can see the value. So I see that. And then with the employees, I get the opportunity. And this is so huge. If all you get from this podcast, this time that we spend together is it's not about the money. It's how I treat the employees, making them feel special and a part of something special. By golly, if you want to succeed in this business, you're going to have an amazing system to make that happen. If you supercharge it with the technology like we're talking about, God bless you. If not, you still need it. There's no excuse to go, well, this isn't for me. Fine, but something else better be, right? You have no chance. You're like, I'll just pay more. Good luck with that. Okay, so those are the 3 big things I wanted to hear about. Any other benefits or any other value we can kind of give to the audience before we sign off?
One thing I want to share is the slogan that we used when we were a cleaning company was, we focus on our cleaners so they can focus on you.
I like that.
We made it so clear to not just our cleaners, but our clients, everyone in the company, that they are number one and it's our responsibility. If we position them best, then they're going to be, best positioned to, do a great job, feel good about that and go home, knowing they just did that hard work. And that is it's woven its way through our software. So I think that's the big thing when you're talking about employees, that is the focus and how do you best support them? And that's how you get successful.
Well, and again, it sounds like that's another unique selling proposition. We focus our employees so they can focus on you. That's unique. I don't think anyone else had that phrase or that. Even with the Schlitz beer, their unique selling proposition was communicating it better than anyone else did, right? Everyone else could go, well, that's not unique. We do that. Yeah, but no one's claiming it, right? Saying that you're a green cleaning company doesn't do any good because that's what everybody says. Even if every one of your competitors felt like we take care of our employees so they can take care of you, they didn't communicate it in such a way that was effective. So another unique selling proposition, you've done 2 that people can use right in the short time that we've been on, is we take care of our employees so they can take care of you. Even if everyone else kind of feels they do that, if they don't communicate it, your unique selling proposition might be the ability to communicate that. Maybe just through a cool tagline like he's got, maybe through software, maybe through inviting them to the party, letting them peek behind the curtain about how you create this community. Just another great unique selling proposition, right? And that's absolutely a value to your customers. You found that your customers weren't like, nah, not interested. That was something that compelled them to do business with you,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I have run out of interesting banter. So as I like to do with these guest experts, I talk all the live long day. I'm going to just shut up and let you talk about anything that you think would bring value to my audience and go.
Yeah. So one thing that we didn't touch on was hiring cleaners. We lightly talked about it. We created a free tool. We used it ourselves. Now it's totally free to the industry. It will help you save hours when hiring cleaners. It's called cleaningjobs.co. That's .co. And basically there's a 1-minute video in there. I was pulling my hair out when hiring cleaners and, getting 100 emails at a time when I posted a job, and most of them were total garbage. They weren't interested in working with me. They're applying to everything online. This tool weeds that out and really helps you find the best match for your company. So again, totally free, save you hours, cleaningjobs.co. The other thing is to reiterate the 21-day challenge. Take a look at that. We'd love to. My only request is if you win a contract through this, send me an email. My email is mbrown@swepworks.com and tell me that you won it so I can congratulate you. Nothing better than waking up in the morning and looking at someone else's success and knowing that I helped out.
Yeah, Matt and I I don't drink, but he was having a beer and I was having iced tea, as is my custom, over beer, not beers. It sounds so much cool if I just said beers. What am I doing? We were talking, we were just talking, and he told me about this cleanjobs.co that he created for you guys. And I lost my mind. I talked to one or two of my one-on-one customers who was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing that. That was huge, all sorts of value. So now instead of looking awesome to them, they'll be like, oh, great. Apparently you just share that with everybody. So thanks a lot, jerk. But no, it's awesome. It really is an amazing tool. And I'm constantly going through the system of how to hire. And this tool I'm incorporating into my system because it's that strong. So, and there's nothing for sale there that I'm aware of. It's just amazing value. Okay. So nope. I'm going to ask.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally free.
Yeah, totally free. And it's just amazing. So I'm going to ask you, before I ask you, can I ask you a totally unfair question that I just thought of? And if you can say no, that's fine. But if you say yeah, because we've not practiced this or talked about it, I just came up with it and it's totally unfair. So I'm like, before I ask him if it's live, I'm going to just ask if I ask permission to ask an unfair question. Then I won't feel like a jerk when you're like, well, that's not fair. I'm like, hey, you gave me permission.
Yeah, let's do it. You know my personality by now. I love it. So
I do. That's why I painted you to this corner as terribly as I did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So literally, I just realized 19 seconds ago, every time I've had a guest expert on that has any sort of product or service, they have been super kind and super generous to give Cleaning Nation some sort of special incentive or discount, or even better, additional service at the same price, or something that they can only get as their Cleaning Nation. And generally, as the podcasting professional that I am, we talk about that beforehand. But I didn't do that, and I'm like, well, crap! I don't want to have my audience miss out just because I'm a knucklehead. Is there any? And I know this is so. I wish you guys could know.
I bet you this is pretty common practice. Throwing this up. So what we'll do is there's a setup fee. We'll totally waive that setup fee. That's $250. That will be gone. And that one thing I want to make clear is we have a full customer success team. You will not miss out on any of that. In fact, you can lean on them as much as you want to get successful with the product. So that's what we'd offer you guys. Wow,
that is super fantastic. And again, I've not, since I don't have a cleaning company currently, I obviously am not a customer, so I can't attest to that. But doing the reframe and having these guys literally put on, if I was running the show, and thank God I'm not, that would have been probably a $500 ticket for VIP service and like a $300 ticket for the rest of the universe. They literally did it for free, and it was just back-to-back education. They paid to have me come out there, and they didn't even charge you guys. So I've seen top to bottom through this organization and spending, I don't know, last couple of months with them in various ways. They're all about giving value. So when they say they've got a customer success team that is absolutely there to help, I believe them. And my guess, and you can answer or not, or respond or not, depending on what's appropriate, is that $250 that you guys spend probably doesn't even cover the cost that you actually invest.
Oh my, no.
Yeah.
We're in here for the long term. And basically what we've realized is when people start using Swept, they don't leave. So reduce the barriers, let people in, get them successful. And in fact, we actually bill, because you pay by location of that you clean. So let's say you close some clients, we make a little bit more money. If you lose clients, we lower our price. It's very much in line with making sure our customers are successful and we grow and we win together and we lose together. That's the reality of it. And nobody else out there is doing that.
See, that makes sense. That's why you're so wanting to help. Here's a free event to help get more customers. And I know you guys don't charge a ton, so $5-10, whatever it is, it's a very small amount. You make an extra $1,000 contract, they make an extra $2 to rub together. So that makes more sense. This is why you guys are so committed to growing the industry as a whole. And then of course, and that's what I do, right? I do all this podcasting, all this work, and I got more customers I can handle. I love that you guys do that value first proposition. So what do they need to do to get the waiving of the fee? How do they need to sign up, or what do they need to do to take advantage of that?
Well, one thing I have to do right now is I have to email my team when I hop on this call and let them know this is coming through.
I'm so sorry, Swept people.
If they sign up for a demo, so they go to the website, again, swepworks.com, just put in the notes that they came through listening to this podcast, and we'll set that up.
Okay,
as you can tell, I don't deal with the admin side of these things, so I don't know how they're going to do that, but it's good. We'll figure out how to waive it.
Well, good. This will be nice. Instead of getting angry emails from Cleaning Nation, I'll get angry emails from the Swept team. My apologies in advance, Swept, but we love you. You guys are awesome. And I did want to just mention that just so you guys know, I get $0. I have Michael on because I believe in what they're doing. They're a class act. So sign up or don't. I just desperately want to see you guys succeed. I get zero financial remuneration for any of this. I only have people on that I think can bring tons of value, and that's the case here. So, Michael, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for sharing your passion, your desire to grow. Cleaning Nation appreciates you. I know that I appreciate you, Cleaning Nation. If you want to check out Mike's show notes page, I've left the cleanjobs.co, his email address, Swepper, all the stuff that we talked about. It's all there. GrowMyCleaningCompany.com. Check it out now. I'll see you there.
Congratulations! You are now 16% smarter. Still can't get enough cleaning goodness? Go to www.growmycleaningcompany.com for more of the good stuff. Ever want to be rich and famous? Owners of cleaning companies as well as industry experts can apply to be featured on the show by emailing our producer Natalie at support@growmycleaningcompany.com. Until then, don't miss out on all the latest cleaning industry lovin' at www.growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out now.